The Farm to School program centers on local schools purchasing from local producers. The USDA last conducted the Farm to School census in 2019 and found that schools across the nation spent $1.2 billion purchasing local foods. The organization has done polls the last couple of school years and discovered more local beef purchases. This October, the department is encouraging participation in the 2023 Mountain Plains Crunch-Off, which is a competition to see which state invests the most in local produce.
And I think everybody is just really geared up to do something fun this October to celebrate Farm to School Month, and the Crunch Off just fits in perfectly.
The campaign in North Dakota will be during the entire month of October.